Greetings, Sarah. A moment, if you please.
What are our vaults? We don't do loans. We're not... What are our vaults made of? I'm not sure. Probably solid ebony 2 feet thick, and inlaid with dragon's bone.
Can't fight monsters without...
What do you got, a vision? Morning. You got like some sort of vision portal into this game or something?
I'm through.
Hi.
I'm standing at the jewel crafting station. I just finished deconstructing everything I had. I was like a millimeter from 50, and I said, fuck, I just need a few more jewelry. All of a sudden, boing!
No,
Up comes my mail.
I was just about to deconstruct the jewelry, and I figured I'll mail you the stuff it lets me mail you.
Yeah.
You got lucky, though, because I had some purples and shit that were tradable. Normally, they're all from dungeons, and you can't give them away, so got some lucky drops there.
It's just weird. I'm just standing there. I just thought, fuck, I just need a little bit of jewelry, and I was going to put up in guild if anybody's got a ring or two they want to throw away. That's it. So now I'm 50, and I just find everything. 4 of them. 9 in the purple one. Right on, so we don't have to do fucking dailies today. No tickets no more, right? else left really to work on is the provisioning and enchanting, so I'm not really too enchanting right away. Look at that.
Well, no, I could just do that right away. There's no delay with that. I could do it as soon as I get out of here. I'm just trying to get my fire stack real quick.
That and I get provisioning. I got a bunch of stacks and some stuff. I was listening to Bear last night. That shit, I can
Well, you try to do enough where it takes you to the next bracket. You put the point in. You know what I'm saying? And then it takes less materials.
Yeah, I haven't been putting the point in, and I was just trying to level it. And
No, way too long.
Make sure you put that point in, yeah.
Yeah, you get way more experience for higher level things, so you have to be able to have access to the higher level thing. What fucking food am I using right now? Oh.
And all I've been doing the last few days is the dungeons and stuff, getting points. I got so points in the game, I got 34 of them right now. It's like, Jesus. More sky shards are fucking dungeons. Furnishing, I guess, at level 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't do furnishings. All furnishings require at least one piece of an item that's actually worth something.
Yeah, decorative wax.
Yeah, no, that's worth too much money for you to use that. You trying to level up, which one, woodworking? Which one you trying to level up right now?
I'm just provisioning. I just did one stack there and got me all the way to level 37. 30, so I got a stack of drinks here I can do right now. A whole bunch of these mammoth ales.
Make sure if it's your current level, but just make sure you only do the quantity necessary. You might be using the same material for the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
so don't waste the material. Just what you do is do like 10, see how many it does, and then kind of mathematically in your head be like, okay, it looks like it would take 5 times more than that, then do 40 more, and see if it gets you there. If you go over a little bit, it's fine. If you go under, you just do a little more. But you inch it up. You know what I mean? You do a bunch just to get an idea of how many it would take, and the higher you go, the little bit more it would take each time. You know?
Yeah. So the next one's a 40. Next skill point level.
It's always 10, yeah. Provisioning and enchanting are always 10.
Oh look, my fish and pumpkin specials are too.
Nice.
Argonian pumpkin stew. Good thing is I can use these too when I'm out running around, these foods.
No.
Not really, but you know what I mean, just running around doing things.
The foods that you use are like blue to yellow, that's the changes, you know.
Yeah, no, that's the ones I'm doing right now, is the blue ones. I'm saying if I'm out running around, these ones are max health, max magic, max health. I usually don't have food on when I'm running around scribing and doing stuff. I'm running around with like K health all the time. Radish salad. I was asking Zone one day for 1 melon. This guy sent me 300 or 400 melons.
Yeah.
Thank you. found out that these people have been playing a long time. They got lots of crap in there.
Yeah, I do too. I just gotta not be like every time I talk to you about it, I just hack everything.
Yeah, no, I find it's just as easy to just shout it, even in guild. Like I'll say in guild, hey, I need 2 millips or something like that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
JJ, or it's typically Cash or Chase too all the time. Howard will just send me something really usually send you a stack of 200. So. Hence the reason I put that on the game thing. I could go run around looking for this stuff and buy it or bug you.
It's nice of you. There have been other people in the guild who have received much more and who have never even thought to do that. So, I take.
Like I say, I did play this game before a little bit, and I know it's not that hard to really gain up a little bit of cash. I know I'm going to need millions when it comes time to, but at that point,
oh yeah.
Well,
that's why all the stuff that really doesn't sell for a lot should be free through friends and whatnot. And this guild is like, when you're here, you're automatically a friend. You don't have to like, there's no clicks in the guild, Although there's a lot of people that don't communicate, you might notice, that are always on, that don't communicate. But it's because they have other guilds that they're paying attention to, or other things that they're dealing with.
I got that with Schaffer, whatever you call him. He's all over the place.
Well, he's also kind of new to the guild too, though. But he's a real life friend of somebody that's been in the guild forever, somebody that is very important. So there is extra special care for certain people because they're brought in by other people. They get like extra help adjusting to the guild.
Well, they're friends. They're real friends, right?
Right,
so that kind
right. I don't think you really came in like that, but you didn't need to because you're a good person. So
hopefully I can kind of help out in the guild soon. I'm trying to get myself. I got some pieces I think are key to the build and stuff. So.
Really, there's a red ball where I have to jump to get it.
Now what do I do? Hey, we don't get no dailies to do though. Like, what do you do now? The routine's shaking up here.
Oh, is that over?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you still got the pledges?
Oh yeah. I guess I can go 9. I think I've got enough with the pale order and that's what I need to do. I gotta go back to Cyrodiil for a few hours. An hour or two. I'm like, I don't know.
Rapid maneuver? You still don't have rapid maneuver yet? Oh, you do.
No, I got my rapids. I'm like probably quarter of a level to 6 to get my caltraps. To me, in my head, caltrap seems like a good thing to solo with if you're gonna pull a lot of stuff. Between my caltraps and my endless hail, I should be able to not, take them down faster than my other groups. So if I want to go level myself, I can totally use. Does that make sense?
You don't necessarily need caltraps to do that, though.
Just dodge it. That's what they call the beat down there. I've been taking out world bosses with 2 million hit points by myself, and realizing, when I was trying to go to my backfire and put all 3 buffs on at the same time. It's too long. So what I'm doing now is I switch bars, 1 buff, switch back, hammer, boom, boom, switch bars, 1 buff, switch back, boom, boom, switch bars, endless hail, switch back, switch bars type thing. And it seems to be keeping me alive. Like there's not that big gap of me being on my Maelstrom bar without my Briarheart or anything,
Ambition, not something
a little better. Switching bars more often. And kind of canceling out sometimes. It felt more fluid anyway. Cause I got my bar switch on my L3. Where do you got your bar switch at? Bar slot.
It's the same as it always is.
On your thumb pad?
Yeah, the left direction.
Oh really?
I don't subscribe to changing it now.
No, so you actually take your thumb off movement to do it, or do you have
Sure.
like a...
Yeah, I do. Yeah, very rarely if I'm running and I need to change my weapon while I'm sprinting, I'll use my right hand over to the left side of the controller.
My bro told me to change that all over. I didn't. I find it really fluent for the
I
bar
can't
change.
do that because I've been doing it this way for too long.
Too long.
Yeah, it'll be slower for me, and then I'll have to change it for other games, and I'm just not interested in any of that. No interest in adjusting something.
Well, see, on your main screen, on the PlayStation screen, you can put customs right on the main screen. So when you log in, all you have to do is change a button.
Yeah, but I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to click on. I have a problem clicking
I get
R3
that.
to highlight targets. I'm gonna have a big problem clicking R3 because every time I try to click R3, my thumb is too strong, and what ends up happening is it fucking
Moves you around.
well,
Push
you
too hard.
push the camera around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the fucking problem I'm having right now.
Or no, not R3. L3, sorry. L3 is R3 is my I changed it all around. L3 is my swap. The one that you use all the time. You use thumb on all the time doing that. And then R3 is my fast round.
Oh yeah, no, I can't do that.
Yeah, see, I did that right off.
I do just fine like this. I feel, you know, good about the way I play the game.
Oh, I watched you. You're pretty fluent. I figured you must have had it done something like that because you don't see.
No, I'm actually pushing the
You don't
left.
move. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you
You're,
see me running and I'm sprinting and I do it, it's because I'm using my right hand to cross over.
I noticed you don't. Sometimes I move too much. I think. I notice you just kind of incrementally move. A lot of the times you don't move too far. Just a little bit out of the way, a little bit out of the way, a little bit out of the way, and you stay hammering. I'm kind of trying to move.
It feels like too much, right?
Yeah, it feels like I'm moving too much. Like when I watch you play, it's like, oh man, you're when you get behind somebody and start pounding on them, I'm still moving back and forth a little bit. It's like just stay still for a sec, get in the pack.
It's only because of repetition. I've been doing it for so long, you know.
Like
The moving the character around, I don't have to think about it. It just happens. Like moving out of shit, I actually get to focus. I don't even have to really think about the rotation. I get to focus on, like, I actually can think about what I might do if a tank goes down, or how I might handle if the healer goes down. That's why I'm so quick to res.
Yeah, your
Because I'm already thinking about what am I going to do if one of these characters goes down. Who am I going to res? How am I going to do it? Am I going to pull it off fast?
I keep playing with guys like you and your guys' skill. It shouldn't take all that long to be able to find a little bit of skill. You guys get good pointing a lot. Allow's really good. J-Day's good lately. All the big dogs have been really starting to help out.
No, everybody helps everybody. Potential is nothing to do with it. Some people don't want the help, and we don't force it on them. Some people get upset when we try to help them because they want to play the game the way they want to play, and they don't want to change how they're playing the game because you're saying don't use a ice staff, but they just like ice staffs. They just love ice, and they don't care if they do 90k on a dummy. You know.
My brother's that guy. It's like, no, I want to build my own build. I don't care what everything says. I just want to try it first. It's like, man, it's been proven that it sucks. Blah blah blah. And
you know what? You want
to
know the real reason why you have to follow suit and conform? It's because of the PTS servers. If they didn't have PTS servers, yeah, you might be able to invent something. But don't forget, before all content comes out, there's like a million players who are going on a PTS server and already making the builds and already hitting the dummy. And guess what? On the PTS server, you get to pick your gear. Perfected everything. You just pick what the fuck you want and put it on. That's the end of that. No ifs, ands, or buts. Yeah, so they
You
get
know,
to put on the
yes.
best gear, and then they know. You gotta sign up for it or something. I don't do it myself because I like surprises, you know.
See, now, that's the kind of thing I like, too. These guys go in and read on everything and all that. I like to find it in the game. I like, you know, come
Oh, yeah.
upon it and then, oh, there it is. And then
When those 2 new dungeons come out soon, me and JJ and Cash and Chase, we're not gonna fucking look at videos on how to do them. We're not gonna start doing them on normal. We're gonna fucking do them on vet, and we're not gonna know what the fuck is going on. And we did that with the last releases of dungeons constantly, and it's so much more fun, especially since you can end up beating it like that. And you're like a bad motherfucker, not knowing shit and just figuring it out on the spot. But when you just look shit up and you research and everything, not that you're not good at the game, it's just you're taking away that childlike wonderment that you could have had from the game. I don't have to sacrifice that to get shit done. You know what I'm saying?
I hear some of the guys talking. They seem to know a lot more than what I got going on, but I don't want to touch what's going to happen to my race change and stuff right now. They're going to factor with that. It'll happen as. I'm just wondering how much time we're going to be allowed to play when I work. I've never worked for this company. All the companies I work for, when you're an operator, you get your own hotel room, right? You see this one? It should be the same. You have to share it.
Someone wishes to meet you.
I'm not a big fan of that, but it's a good ass. I do enjoy this rapids with the onion ring on here. I stack around, but
Cannot escape.
are you doing trials today?
Give me a second.
Death is only.
I don't know. I don't really. Let me see. No, not at all. I'm just trying to get my fire staff up.
Oh, you're back.
That one fire staff. Yeah. I just want to see how well it does because I might actually replace my master staff with that one, and then I'll be the one putting on Ellie Drain, which actually would be very good. You know.
What do we got today? Dash one.
Hunters Portal.
Grave.
Ah,
Grave fan.
memories of this place.
It's in the collector. So I have to do the Sijic order stuff to get that Sijic skill line up.
Yeah, Sijic Order is a little different than the others.
It's like mages, but you basically got one fucking thing to do.
Well, no, Mage's Guild is way worse. Sijic Order, you could do it in one day, the whole thing in one day. All you gotta do is just follow the quest and do everything they tell you to do. And even the stuff where you have to travel around, it doesn't limit you and fuck it out.
So, is this a productive skill line for a DPS?
Not so much a stamina DPS.
I didn't see a whole lot of it.
There's a lot of fun shit in there, though. Like
Yeah.
reversing time and stuff, you know. Jump
That
off of
would be-
mountains and then go and go back up after you jump off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh.
And in PvP, you can
contests
really
for that,
really fuck with people in PvP with that one too, because it reverses all the damage, all the resources you used. It reverses that for 4 seconds. So if they're about to kill you, but they beat you up within the last 4 seconds, and you do it, you're right back to max resources, max health, everything. It's like you get to redo the fight, but they don't. Only you do, and you go back to the position you were in 4 seconds ago. So you turn to like a wisp and go back to that position, unable to be killed during the process. You're completely immune to everything. And then there's a morph of it one morph of it makes you take less damage after you do it, and the other morph, what the fuck does it do? One morph makes you take less damage. I can't think right now, I'm sorry. I should be concentrating.
Yeah, I'll stop asking you questions.
You can. I'll just if I pause and I don't say anything. So
I forgot I'm in a public dungeon.
why isn't it letting me up here? Piece of fucking shit. Tell me I can't fucking go up a fucking rock. Fuck you.
Stays under my protection, Hunter! Oh! You require my blessing before harming this creature.
There we go, rabbit stews, increase price. I guess I should have
You get what you wanted? Oh, you mean on
yeah,
that?
I got the bow, but it's, you know, one level lower. I mean, I did get it.
Wait, what do you mean one level lower?
Well, it's not on vet. It's
Right. It was a perfected version. Yeah. The problem with the perfected version is it doesn't really do very well.
I don't know. I should just stick with the one I got.
Well, no, it's just that you only get the bonus to it on the back bar. And you're never on your back bar. You're just there to put on buffs and put on AoE. So it raises the DPS by such a minute amount, it just doesn't feel like it's worth it.
Oh, it doesn't do the endless hail.
It does that, but the bonus that you get, the extra bonus, is only beneficial if you're on the bow bar. Once you switch over, you don't get that bonus on the other bar. So it's like it doesn't do anything. Just the perfected bonus. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Just the perfected
My endless
bonus.
hail bonus, that one that ticks the 8 ticks, that one's the
Yes, of course.
yeah.
And the other thing, it helps very minute on the dummy. But in reality, you don't really need it. I don't understand personally why they did it like that. You know? Maybe for bow build, or if a person was going to have bow on the front. You know, I'm not 100% sure what they were thinking.
Embody life! I cannot be defeated.
I was looking at a set of arms this morning there that
My
was
aid!
a waste. Had a new one
What is that from two-handed weapon thing?
Great! Sight!
no, it's one of them lead things, like the Ring of the Pale Order.
Oh, you can't sprint, but you can't be fucking stunned or whatever. It's
Yeah, can't be snared or
slowed or slowed.
yeah, cleansing effects or something. All I
Right,
could think of
anything
is
that
I'm
can
on
be
the third
cleansed.
level of Maelstrom. I'm thinking, geez, that'd be nice not being some guys can't snare me. I'd be able to run around a little better there.
You'll learn how to get them out.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
It's all repetition. I know. I got to do it over and over until I
Just
get
don't
the pattern.
follow your brother's footsteps.
Yeah. Let's go.
It's okay to play the game and have your own build and play your own way, though. There are people that do that, never touch the dummy, and still do good, like Puma. He does a lot of damage, but nobody knows what DPS Puma does because he just doesn't hit the dummy. But I know he does a lot of damage because anytime he's with me, I can compare it to when I'm with other people. And it's without a doubt, Puma does more damage than most of the people in the grid, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And he doesn't even know what he's capable of because he wasn't able to, he never really tried it, you know what I'm saying? He does a lot of theory crafting. But you can theory craft all you want until you hit the dummy, and you don't know if what you're theory crafting works on a single target situation, like a boss fight. You're doing like a really tough trial and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This motherfucker's all about getting away from me right now. No! Oh, fuck. Ah. That was stupid. Fucking dumb fucking piece of shit. It wants... Wasting my life. No. No, they don't do anything. They don't give a shit. The second that this game is not the best MMO and there's something that's better, I'm leaving it. The fucking second they come out with a better MMO. They deserve it. They deserve to be abandoned for everything they've done to us. You don't know. You haven't been here. You have no idea.
No. I can imagine that.
I just am waiting for the day that that everybody's gonna go fuck you and move on from them. Because they don't deserve to have these customers. They don't deserve to have this money.
Oh, I got a question for you. Is the Dro King Slayer any good? I know that 20% damage bonus on it. Does that add up?
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
I got a bunch of it the other day in the dungeon. I got all 5 body pieces.
I just died right now because of an error in the game where this boss keeps jumping 2 platforms away, and before I get to the platform he jumps to the next one instead of only jumping 1 platform away, and that's an error in the game, and they just ruined my no death and my fucking trifecta run because of their game error. Because they don't. He doesn't jump several. He just jumps 1. They just fucked me over out of my no death because they don't know how to make a game where everything stays the same and it's rules. The rules stay the same. There's all these errors that just leave in the game, and it actually pisses me off that people are still playing the game because they deserve to get boycotted. They deserve to be shut down by the customers until they fix everything, because if everybody stopped giving them money for like 2 days straight, they would fucking be forced to fix every error that everybody's complaining about. But we have control over them. We control them. We make them work. If we want them to work and do their job, we can make them do that. And they won't be able to fucking not do what the fuck we say. We have full control over them. But the people that are playing the game will not do that on a whole together. They just won't do it. No matter what. They won't just play a different game for a week. You know what I'm saying? And that's that people suck. People are weak. Pathetic. Human beings are like fucking very slightly higher than like just a fucking ant or a bug. They're just a little drone that copies and fucking emulates and just does what everything else does. Just fucking everything's the same for them. You know what I'm saying? So it really is pathetic. The human race is just disgusting to me. The ability to understand how powerful what you choose to do is, and yet they fucking choose to be fucking weak. Pathetic. When Thanos snapped his fingers and got rid of half of life, I fucking screamed, "Yeah, fuck you! You all deserve it." And you want to know something? I'll gladly sacrifice myself to also be killed if it means everyone else gets to fucking disappear as well who's not smart and enlightened.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's not like I'm preaching it and I'm not willing to be one that gets obliterated too. I'll fucking gladly get obliterated if it means everybody who deserves it does.
Oh, I was watching you do your sword slashes yesterday.
What sword slash? Oh yeah, the thing?
Yeah, you get into her. Back. Breathe pretty heavy. That's good. You're getting a good workout.
Yeah, it's rough on me.
You want to do it. You want to do it. It's good.
Shoulder hurts like fuck too, and doing it too. Like you get that lactic acid thing, where you need a break. So my shoulders are fucking screaming at me like, too many pills.
So this Drow Kingslayer is.
Oh, it's a deep burn. You know Ron Burgundy? It's a deep burn. I can't move my arm because I did so many. Drow Kingslayer. Link it in guild chat so I can see it. Don't read it to me.
Oh, okay.
Do it quickly. I heard people using it before.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. It's got a bunch of damage. It's all damage. Straight damage. Fuck, I off everything.
That doesn't matter. You need crit in PvE.
Yeah.
Apparently you don't, but whatever.
Well, it's got 804 weapon crit on it.
No, it's no good. Major brutality is given to you from potions. It's a waste.
Okay.
If you were going to PvP and your potions could not have that on it because you needed the potions to do a different kind of utility and you weren't going to cast an ability that gave that to you, then yes, it might work out.
Yeah, I got like a whole set of these. So which dungeon is it that really cool helmet comes from? Crap. That whatever helmet flows.
Not the Baylord one.
That's it, Baylord. What dungeon does the helmet for that drop?
Much sacrifices on bet. Can get it for you if I get it for you only. One at a time. Yeah, I can't take 7.
I mean, but I'm the Celine's is fucking cat's ass.
And another error just happened that they didn't fix. The boss did a heavy attack as fast as a light attack, yet this heavy attack is extremely delayed. So you always have to wait all this extra time before you dodge roll. A very, very long amount of time. But he must have casted this heavy attack during his jump to the next platform, which is not supposed to happen, so they don't fix anything. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. Yeah. Yeah, I've never really wanted to hurt anybody like I want to hurt the people that make this game. I've never wanted to hurt anybody. But the reason being is because they're robbing everybody blind. They're taking all our money. They have plenty of money to make this work, and they choose to keep the money for themselves and not hire actual fucking programmers that are fucking smart programmers, people that are innovators. They hire the absolute minimum requirement of what they need to make sure they can still make money for the company. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking pathetic.
Oh, bad. That's why we kind of quit playing.
They would still be the best, and their employees would still have money, and the company would still have money. They're not losing anything by fixing their game for us.
Your real challenge starts now. It seems your
I got
people
all my bags out of stuff. Clothes out, be back.
He just did something to me where he knocked me down, and then it pulled me back through the air. I was floating through the air towards him to the other platform. It's like, if you watch my stream right now and you see the shit that's going on right now, you'll be like, is this even out of beta? Or am I actually beta testing right now? Oh yeah. So I don't make these complaints, and there isn't valid fucking reasons and like visual fucking representation of my complaint. Like I can fucking clearly fucking see. Everybody can clearly see. I'm not just saying. Yeah, I'm not pissy. I'm a big supporter of these pieces of shit. You know, but I don't agree with them playing on people's gambling addiction like they did with Rooney, and you know what I'm saying? I think they're fucking pathetic. Anybody who makes money in that way, will take advantage of people, is fucking pathetic. Money itself is just really kind of a caveman concept anyway. I'll give you these seashells for this fucking goat and all that shit. Fuck that. Do you know how many unbelievably, ridiculously insane, smart, innovative, and creative people could have made this world better, but they were held down by society's fucking economic system because they can't deal with the normal, I gotta go do this to do this, and then go do this to do this. Yet they could have fucking been the one that, like, got the cure for cancer or had the way for everybody to live forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they didn't get to do that because nobody supported them. The fellow race didn't support them. You know?
Yeah, we didn't get to do that.
That's why when I hear people talk about things like, say, oh, this, socialist that, that's just warmongering. You know? And they don't even understand what they're talking about when they say that. They have no fucking idea what they're saying. They just like say words and they're like, I say words! I say words! That's fucking everybody else in the fucking world that's talking and acting like they're in charge of shit. I say words! Probably waking my parents up right now.
What's that movie? Good Will Hunting.
Fucking stupid ass.
Will Hunting comes next. With oh, fuck, what's his name? Matt Damon. You ever see that movie, Good Will Hunting?
Too long ago to remember what happened in the movie.
Basically the same idea. Just some dudes picking up just for the hell of it.
Well, that's what everybody's doing right now.
Puts him in his place. Yeah.
Just look at what happened with the internet and Twitter and all that. You know?
Oh yeah. This
It's just
everybody a platform.
the trolls won. The trolls won. They defeated all mankind. And they're not even men. They're just trolls. They're not even human. If you say something just to say something because you want people to argue over that thing, but you have no interest in what you said whatsoever, and you're only doing it to waste people's time, you should have your fucking scrotum snipped so you can't create another life form that will do the same thing. Those kind of genetics need to go away from it.
enchantments and here's yeah, whatever. Maybe it's time to make worse than the minion. I'm debating though, that should be the last one.
Bars won't switch when they're supposed to switch, you know?
That's I
That's
don't
another thing too. And it's not the button I'm using. It just doesn't do it. You know, bar swap is something that happens no matter what. It's a guaranteed thing. You
so
depend on it, you
delayed
rely
by
on it.
spells not being done.
No, because no matter what you're casting, it's going to stop what you're doing in order to fucking do it. Like, without a doubt, there's no way it's not going to do that. It's just their fucking server can't fucking handle shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Trap Beast doesn't connect to enemies when it's close enough to the enemy. It doesn't connect to them. Enemies, hitboxes, where it will trigger whether or not it hits the enemy, is sizes that don't make any sense. There's no logic behind the size of the hitbox or why it is that large or small. It's different for all the monsters, how far you have to be from them. And because of these inconsistencies in the game, something I would be able to do flawlessly is difficult when it shouldn't be. And then you just end up dying for no reason, like Pale Order just stopped healing me just now for no reason. There's too much of that, and there's just too much of that. So anybody that brags about doing good and being good at the game, I just puts a bad taste in my mouth. Because they're just another one of those people that let these people get away with this. I'm not a fan of anyone or anything that doesn't get what's coming to them for the way they are, you know what I'm saying? So obviously you know how I feel about everything by me saying it.
Attacks?
No, non-crit direct damage. I just did the fight the first time, and it was a different fight. I just did it, and it was a completely and utterly different fight than it is right now. For absolutely no reason whatsoever. The fight's completely different than it was when I just first did it. Like how fast the boss dies, all that stuff changed for no reason after I lost the first time. It all just changed for no reason. See, there's no consistency in this game at all. What you do is you play and you just hope that it works when you're playing. That's all it is with ESO. You just hope that the game functions.
not getting as many of them white numbers. Crits.
Orange is damage over time.
It's the crits, brackets.
Hitting them with a shield on. And you can't crit a bracket. It'll only be a white number or an orange number in a bracket. So like the exit, you know, always losing the exit. It's like there, I spin around sometimes and it's like nowhere for a moment. You need to feel 6 hits. I'm not gonna get it. Pathetic game made by pathetic game crews. That everybody's forced to play because there's nothing else in existence.
So you get us so launched into that crazy escape area effect.
Well, there's 3 times you have to go to the outside. So one of the outsides does that. Blue has to be, it's the same order that you go through the thing. You want to do blue first, your stamina. Yeah. Same order. This person, he always moves away when you first run into him. You know, they could have made everything in the game usable for everything. Like, they could have made every single set in this game usable, and they chose to make 99% of all sets useless. Like, they did that on, like, it was them that did that, you know what I'm saying? Because any gear that's falling short, you could have raised the damage of it. Or any gear that was overpowered, you could have lowered it, and then you could have had anybody use anything they wanted without a problem. But they just act like they don't know how to do that mathematically. Because they don't have any people on there who even know how to fucking do math, I think that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Bethesda, ZeniMax, I don't know which one fucked it up. So.
I don't know the dungeon.
Oh, Vash Hollows, it's in the Reach. I know the Reach. It's much easier on that. Much easier.
Yeah, I picked up pretty much from the second.
Sometimes she'll do that at different health gaps. You know what I'm saying? A real weird inconsistency that doesn't make any sense. Like, sometimes she'll do that a little earlier based on missing health, and then sometimes you'll have to take her even lower. And so it just kind of like messes up. Like, if you want it to be like perfect and finite, like Hitman, you couldn't do that with this game. Because there's a random element of inconsistency that makes you kind of have to just like play like a person on rollerblades, you know? It just feels like the game's always trying to make you fall when you play. Look how well this run just went. Why didn't it go this well the other ones that I just did with it? There's no reason why this didn't happen on the first try. Zero reason. Only from game errors. It's the only reason. Bashir's Perfected Maul. Fuck you,
Batashan's
piece of
race
shit.
now end. You did more than we expected. Well done.
Ladies, shut the fuck up and tell Gina Bruno to fix the game. Yeah, it's always the customer's fault, the people's fault.
What
It's
did they
never
tell you
really
for
the game
each?
creator's fault because they would have done what they had to do if people just demanded that they do it. That's all. I mean, you're gonna stop making money if you're getting handed money by people even though your shit doesn't work? No.
I think I just got some drill wax from
That run was a complete waste of time. That's another thing I don't like about this game. The solo stuff and the way they pull you away from playing with other people.
What did you get? I didn't see.
Piece of shit mall. Yeah, but I also didn't get the no death because of the fucking game running like shit. Now I way because they make it where it doesn't reset and she'll just be standing there and the instance will be done for like 15 minutes straight.
No, I got you.
Like we don't have a choice that we want to do it again right away. We have to wait.
Yeah, I noticed that on Maelstrom too. It's a pain in the butt.
But for a dungeon, we don't have to do that. For a dungeon, you flip it to normal, flip it back to vet, and go right in, and it's reset.
Yeah.
There's no everything's inconsistent. There's things in the game that they didn't do on purpose that are there. Like, you know how it says on one of the loading screens that if a guard is chasing you and you don't get hit by him long enough, you might be able to go through a door and get away.
Yeah.
The quantity of time that you have to wait to go through that door is undeterminable. And it could be a matter of minutes. So how does it go from 1 second to minutes? And then you're okay with that as a company. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even, it's not, the way things used to be was better. They fucked this game up big time. You used to be able to change your abilities in combat as long as you weren't hit, you didn't hit anybody, and you didn't heal anybody for like 10 seconds. You can change your abilities while your friends were in combat. Like I could run to the corner and just wait there, and I would be able to change something in the boss fight, and then come back into the fight. And then they took that out of the game, and I don't understand why they removed that from the game. I just don't get it. It was something that made the game better. They just keep removing stuff for no reason. You know? Animation canceling with block made the game better. The game functioned better when you were allowed to do that. Blocking worked all the time. There was no, oh, block didn't work. You know what I'm saying? It didn't exist. Somebody accidentally not blocking was because, oh, I forgot to press the button. Never because I was holding it and nothing happened. You used to sprint, and if you were sprinting and you hit block, you stopped sprinting, and you stood still and blocked. Now, when you're sprinting, you're locked out of block.
Good.
Also, block casting, too, is all funky now. You'll go to block casting ability, and it has to, like, make sure you're not doing animation cancel first, and then it lets you block cast. And it doesn't work. So you're sitting there holding the thing, clicking the button like this, and it won't cast the fucking spell. And your character's just standing there doing nothing. It's not even lag, it's just they wanted it to be this way. They did this on purpose. They wanted it to be all slow. So everything you do, you have to wait now. Everything that goes on is just slow, slow, slow. It's half the speed it used to be. The rest of the game.
I'm not sure I like how different things are now.
It might not be bad for you though, but after learning their broken game and learning how to play it broken, and then they did their so-called fix, this is the broken game, not the way it was before.
The worst part is like you playing now, and I don't even know that it's broken, so I don't know if
You don't know what I'm talking about, right. And that's where they're getting their money from. All these new people coming in, and then the people that are here like me, we can't just stop playing the game because there isn't anything else. So we're all stuck. We're all a prisoner of their inability to just hire competent workers. We're a prisoner of it. It's alright, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I just don't like hearing people brag about doing things. Because the game doesn't work, so I don't know what they're bragging about. Nobody even understands, and it never registers to them that the game errors either. Like they just can't comprehend it. They just think that you didn't do the thing. They're just like, no, you fucked up. The game didn't error, and that makes it where everybody's always calling you a liar. And being somebody that doesn't fucking lie, like myself, that's the most important thing about myself, is that I don't fucking lie. Being accused of lying all the time is just pathetic, you know? Like in real life, if somebody tells me I'm lying, I'll fucking hurt them physically. It doesn't matter what happens next. It doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. You don't fucking call me a liar. In my entire life, I lived in fucking shit and hell and dealt with bullshit because I'm not a liar. I will not have anybody accuse me of being a liar ever, no matter what. Not after the sacrifices I made to be truthful. So therefore, you're not allowed to do it. You get a warning, and if you don't listen, you will listen after the warning.
Yeah.
You know, the internet itself is just a pathetic version of it's like an anger mob, just there to just stew people up and get angry. But the truth is, without the consequences of these words these people are saying, without them getting punched in the face for it, they will never learn that they're not allowed to do that. The reason why you don't say somebody you're a pussy-ass bitch to their face is because they'll fucking break your face open. You know what I'm saying? And you'll have scars for the rest of your life. You don't get that when you're on the internet. So people talk like that on the internet, but there's no consequence over it. And then that becomes their mentality. So even in real life, when they're holding it back and not saying it out loud, in their mind, they're still like, fuck you, pussy-ass bitch. Like in their head. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was raised differently. When I thought evil thoughts, or I did maniacal things as a kid because I didn't know any better, I got the shit beat out of me because it was a terrible thing to do, and you need to not do it, and it's not a choice. My father didn't give me a choice whether or not I was allowed to be a bad person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to fucking slap a girl or fucking hit somebody for no reason, you know what I'm saying? Or steal from people. Like, you're not allowed to do that. Just not allowed.
Shouldn't anyway.
Right.
That's a tough bringing, but he taught you the right thing.
Listen, unfortunately, some kids need to fear. They don't need to be beaten. They need to fear, though, that they are going to. Because I never got hurt, but I feared that I would be hurt. I thought my father would hurt me, but he never really hurt me.
My brother had horror stories about my father beating him that I've never seen, but you know what I mean?
It's
my brother's fear that kept me from doing things bad.
Right.
Yeah, but we get older. It was a joke, but it worked. Like, I didn't want to get beaten with this fucking belt, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'd go into the room and he'd pretend to beat him with a belt. I didn't know that. I thought he was in there beating him with a fucking belt.
I think the confusion is that there's people that they'll do that to their kids, but it's not justified. And that's the problem. You know what I mean? The kid has to do something so bad that it has to be taken out of their mind that it's okay to do that. And then you have to do that before they reach a certain age, because once they hit a certain age, they're never going to ever change who they are. They will stay that person almost forever for the rest of their life. So if it's not done early, before actually you'd even be able to do any kind of physical pressure because they're too small, is when you have to instill that wrong has consequences that they don't want to have. And then they go the rest of their life knowing what, you know what I mean? What right and wrong is. You gotta know right and wrong, man.
Oh yeah, you don't. You kind kind of messed up.
There's no opinions. There's only right and wrong.
Well, he's got sigils. I forgot about that. Jeez, I'm taking a beating from these guys.
Yeah, the sigils are pretty helpful.
Well, I don't get, what am I missing here? Something good. Shouldn't move down that quick. What's going on? Briarheart has nothing on.
Oh, it's Vateshran. Vateshran? I thought it was Vacherin.
I don't have my pale order on, that's one thing.
I went in the pool, and that's my weebie is Vacherin.
Alright, let's try this. Wish it was just me and her fighting. I could kick the booty out of this thing.
Oh, an outsider.
You're a stamina character. Do you know which ones to go in first, second, third?
Yeah, I'm here with some quarter. I'm at that fire one.
You did the blue one already? You're supposed to do blue first.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm on the final one, the red one.
The green should be the final for sure.
Oh yeah, sorry, I did the blue one. Yeah, you're right. I'm on the red one now.
I'm running out of stamina right now, and this time around, I purposely used the food. That was going to give me higher regen, and the other time I used the food that gave me all, everything that had way less regen, half the regen. I wasn't running out of stamina, so the inconsistency in this game is unbelievable. Not on that way.
No.
Are you getting the extra balls and shit? Like all the little balls, like the little health things? You're going to get the extra bosses and the bonus thing?
Yeah, I got up to 25k health.
Okay. Good.
There's one there. It's not giving. Oh, there's one right there. That one's.
Sprint also has been taking 2 times to turn on instead of 1. You gotta press it twice. Yeah, and then they do maintenance, and then none of this stuff gets fixed, and it's like, what exactly did they do? Because yesterday the game worked the same way that it does today. So I'm not so sure what exactly. You know what I think maintenance is? They gotta get the hot coffee they spilt into the machine out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the fucking programmer spilled hot coffee. Oh, we need maintenance. Charlie spilled his coffee in the fucking machine again. We need maintenance.
How do you get away from all these little ads? You just burn her down or what?
I don't remember which character.
The portals or the guy? Can I destroy the portal?
You were talking about the fairy lady, the floating fairy,
Yeah.
fire fairy. Well, I usually just kill her and I don't worry about the ads. But you could just go annihilate them. She doesn't really follow you that well, so getting her to them is kind of hard to do. It's not possible.
How long do these sigils last?
20 or 30 seconds. Yeah, I don't even use them, because you won't get the trifecta if you use them.
Power of one right off the hop. See if we can better. Come on, what was that? Should be able to hear. Stantler pretty tough or what?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even use the two-handed sword, which is better. I just ran out of stamina again when I wasn't supposed to. Yeah, you gotta be able to deal with it. You're not gonna have a good time. You gotta be okay with the game not working.
Go, I couldn't really get my,
No, I don't use. You're right. I don't use VO, but my stamina is not draining because of anything legitimate. It's draining because it's an error in the game. Like you stand still and your stamina goes whoop, and drains all the way down. It's that error.
This is new. What'd you make of this?
That's no good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the complaint, is that if you're lucky enough not to have errors, maybe you can get something done. So I just don't understand, and then you're blaming people for making mistakes and they're not making mistakes. I wonder how many people got blamed and treated like shit because the people that make the game couldn't fucking make the game properly. So they how many friends are not friends anymore? Because of Gina Bruno and her goons. Her retarded tycoon of fucking idiots that don't know how to fucking program. I know it's not really her, she's just a lady on a forum. But that's the name I remember, so she's the target. Sorry. Sorry, Gina. Maybe we should put your name up things. Sorry. Yeah.
I just didn't worry about anything else. Just that. Wait until halfway through when the bugger started to shield. Now
I'm actually on her right now. Isn't that funny?
yeah, I'm watching.
I hate fire.
Because I don't know where to go after this.
Those little fuckers. Fucking out of stamina. It's so fucking retarded. See, they just come back after they kill him. And they come back by the droves. If they come out according to health loss, so the more health damage you do, the faster you do from where they are. It gets to the point where you just gotta rely on self-heal.
Well, I just went and got that stupid little shield, but you can't do
Embodies
that.
ambition and heart. Don't say appreciate it.
What shield?
But ambition.
Oh, no, yeah, I won't get the thing if I do that, yeah.
Speaking of ambition, time to get moving to the rest of the rites.
See you retarded ass man.
I always go over there for some reason. There's
So what are you
nothing
gonna do with
over
that
there.
thing?
What's what thing? The fire orb?
I can't.
You got a heavy attack. Full heavy attack. Fully charged. It makes you immune to the fire when you're running on it.
Yeah, okay. Does it only work once?
Well, yeah, it comes back after a while.
I saved it again. I went to run in the lava and I died. There we go. This one.
Just wasting my time again. I shouldn't be forced to wait to start over. You should be able to click a button and you appear in the beginning. And you just do it again. Another thing, they made it where when you jump, it turns sprint off, but not when you're on your mount. That is an error. That is not intended, and they left the error in the game, and it just makes the game really not fun for them to have done that. Sprint is not supposed to come, and it doesn't even. Here's the weird thing: it doesn't actually take sprint off, if you can believe it. It actually just shuts off the speed, but still drains your stamina like you're sprinting. How could they leave that error like that for 3-4 years straight? That's how long that error's been like that.
I think
I'm not being extreme when I say they should all be arrested and sent to prison. I'm not even being extreme when I say that.
yeah.
You shouldn't have this many errors in the game and take people's money and not get sued. I don't know why people aren't suing these motherfuckers for not giving them what they say that you're paying for. Because if somebody sells you something that's not what they said it was, you should be allowed to sue them. That's the way of it. It's the way of the world. So how come the ESO is not allowed to be sued when they aren't giving you what they're telling you they're giving you? I'll never understand that, never. There should be like a law firm that's like, do you play ESO? Do you want them to take responsibility for not giving you what you're paying for? Call us at Johnson, 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 and Johnson. We will fight for you.
So, did you go the other way first and then go that way?
Well, I always get the extra boss with the extra thing.
So can you get to the edge and escape that lava, or do you have to hit that ball and stay out of it?
Don't try to go stand on the edge. Stand near the ball, and when he stabs the ground, heavy attack the ball. You're wasting your time if you try to learn a different tactic. Just
No, that's why it's fast.
Yeah, no, you don't do that. You just stay by the ball. And the next time the ball's there, because you used it already, and it appears again, you just take him over to the other ball. He's melee, so there's no reason why you can't do that. The trick is to just keep doing damage to him. That's the thing about this game too, is like everything in the game has to be done where you bypass everything and you skip everything because of high damage. Otherwise, it's hard. And that shouldn't be like that. A long time ago, people used to get #1 in National Arena on the leaderboard, and they would use tank and heal sets, and they would be #1 place. Now, you can't do it at all like that.
Shall not be extinguished.
And with him down, you complete the brimstone den. You can return to the choosing.
Waste of my time.
Crap.
More dark magic polluting the hollows. Hunter's Grotto. Ah, the memories of this place.
Is the flat looking always going to be in the same?
No. You don't do damage to the boss till you see where it is and you take him to it. It takes precedence over everything else. Every time I get to the green ball, it won't let me click the green ball. But when I get to the red ball, I can click it right away. Inconsistency in the game.
Protection, Hunter! Only the wolves lessen energy.
They're not even functioning right now, won't even show me my moves.
Cunning fledgling. But do you have the strength?
I remember when this happened, when they fucked the game up. It was last December, in the beginning of December.
Face the full might of the hunt. This new host serves me better. On the road to aid me! Strength to fight from this mortal. This new host serves me better. The force is strong around you, fledgling hunter! I embody life! I cannot be defeated. This mortal has my blessing. Remove death only continues the great cycle.
That fight looked a bit thorny. Get it? I said, hold on to that crossbow you found. Need it to keep going.
Flip. Ah, there's too many ads in the way. Can't hit the fucking ball.
Yeah, highlighting the ball could help.
Oh shit. Whoa. Okay. Thought I had him, no problem. All of a sudden you get a funky move at the end there.
Yeah, watch out for that front flame breath too. Don't ever get hit by that. The damage over time from it is kind of annoying.
Long fight for nothing.
Just finishing the rest of this, I feel like I'm wasting my time because I won't get to check up for it. Yeah, but you know, the things that kill you in this game, if it's your fault, it's your fault. No, if it's your fault, it's your fault. If it's not your fault, it's not your fault. It's different. I'll do it eventually, but I have to wait for the game not to really make an error. They got me running to different platforms right now. See, I think you should be staying there. I don't understand why they let them do that.
Off, really?
Exactly. I don't think you have a reason to be in here, and you're not doing yourself a favor.
No,
you're not getting champion points or anything like that. Well, you're just not high enough CP, and you don't have the right gear for it yet.
It's just that I had him there. I'm not.
challenge starts now. Insulted your combat prowess.
Yeah, right.
Kill this colossal and then come back.
You made it all the way to the end. Only one final challenge left. Me? Oh, ah! What? Oh, magic! I feel it. Tearing me apart!
Power within these walls.
killed by one guy. I hate giving up, man. That's my problem. Start something like this.
I know how you feel. Nope, not right now, I can't tell you. Alright, enough with the nails in the chat. I need to keep reminding you because if I'm not here, nobody else in the guild is going to tell you. They're just going to leave the chat, trying to be nice about it, and they just won't stay and won't come in the chat. And I can't have that in my guild. So I have to tell you every time. And that goes for anybody and everybody in the guild. No matter how nice of a person they are, no matter what they do for people in real life, I have to do this because nobody else will. I'm sure you understand. Always the bad guy. Always. I'm always the bad guy.
All good, man. They're loud right now.
People that play Call of Duty, see, they don't care about things like that. And Fortnite and stuff, they don't give a shit that somebody in the chat channel has background noise coming in the chat or, you know, anything going on. Because those games don't matter. And nobody's playing that game because they want a serene environment or they want to, like, hear what's happening in the game. They just want to yell at people and call them names, so it doesn't matter if anything's happening in their background. They're not going to give up their name calling over it.
That's all good, buddy. I know I get it.
That's why a lot of people don't mesh in this guild, like Keys, for example. You know what I mean? It's more like a Fortnite player because people that play that game, they just won't care that he's yelling in the mic. They'll laugh about it, you know what I'm saying? It'll be funny to them.
I'm getting more used to putting myself out.
When I played Diablo, it was like that. It didn't really matter if people were making noise in the chat. It just didn't matter. Nobody gave a shit. Because it's fucking Diablo, you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact I got my vigor up before the dodge roll, and it didn't fucking give me my vigor before dodge roll. Fucking pieces of shit. See, this is what I'm saying. I know what the game feels like and how it works. You should have seen how I was at this game before they fucked it up. I would do things that are impossible, like solo Vulcan Scoria with no pads from 90% down. You couldn't even do that shit. Now, no matter what. Yeah, the one with the pads, on hard mode, you get 3 pads. Yeah, with no pads from 90% down. I did it all by myself without dying. You can't do that now. The game just doesn't work.
What's this guy gold color?
A little waste of time. Don't forget, Rested, the truth of the matter is nobody gives a shit, and they're never really gonna give a shit. even if they sound like they do. They don't. Even the nice people in this guild don't really care. I can tell. Now that VR game that I play, I fucking die, or I lose, or I get hit. I fucked up, bro. I fucked up. That's why I get frustrated, but at myself, I know it was me that fucked it up. There's room to improve, you know what I'm saying? No, you have to just go back manually. Right, you wait for the ball. Dying might be the fastest way back. No, to be honest. That's how I died in this run just now. I went to go get a red ball that I didn't realize was there, and I had to re-click the thing, and I didn't, so I fucked it up. See, I just got killed, and the game doesn't register what was happening to me. It didn't tell me or pre-warn me. It just killed me instantly. Shit like that. It's not even like a server-side or internet lag. It's the way the game is now. This game never really did a good job at indicating to because the guy was shooting flame. But the no little flame balls were coming after me and indicating I was being hit. It really isn't me that's doing it, you know what I'm saying? So she was supposed to do that sooner than that. She does that shit. And then she took extra time.
white or what?
Who is it? The trees? Oh, okay, yeah. You have to only go for the one that's currently active, able to be hurt at the time. The one, yeah, the one that's kind of glowing with the gold, yeah. And then eventually at the end, they'll even be 3 up at the same time, which will be annoying.
All 3 or just the gold?
Come on, Fire Staff. Shield and axe. You fucking piece of shit.
Challenge. But the Shran's right behind. You did more than we expected.
Lady, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna throw you off this fucking cliff right now. Fuck you and your dungeon. It sucks ass. Damn, man. Yeah, I have a feeling that this staff is going to be so fucking strong that it's going to be a whole new ball game for my Necro. Just going by the numbers on it, you know. Because Reliquant is one of the most amazing sets in this game, and the shit's like 4,000 something per tick at 10 stacks. This motherfucker is instantaneously like fucking starting out. The shit's like 11k per tick, and that's like 1% higher per tick, or something like that. So it's got to be unbelievable. I can't wait to see it. Now I got to go back in again, unless you're done with yours.
Kill the little Spriggans guys.
If they attach a tether to you, you can interrupt them, and then you don't. If they steal your spirit, you will no longer be able to hurt anything until you kill the one that stole your shit. So if they finish their channel, you become weak, and you have to kill them.
Yeah, that's what just happened to me. Okay. I couldn't kill nothing or do nothing. It said something about a Spriglin there or whatever on the screen. So.
Morning.
Yeah, I knew it. I just wanted to check, but I knew it wasn't going to reset that fast. Good morning. Yeah, I can't even do it, because they won't let me do it. Hello.
Is it wrong to have cheesecake for breakfast in the morning?
No. Is it wrong to want to strangle Gina Bruno?
What'd she do now besides nerfing my orc?
It's just the game doesn't work, that's all.
I know.
You used to be able to do such unbelievable stuff. Casting, dodge rolling, blocking at any moment. You know what I mean? It was so unbelievably perfect before last December in the beginning, that one change. Everything was fucking perfect. When you do that build where you're just doing jabs and light attack, and you do it quickly, you see the light attack. When they did that change, you don't see the light attack come out. And then you'll see like 9 light attacks come out in a row. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Like all quick and shit. So, and they just fucking mushed the game up and then left it like that.
Yeah.
Damn, if you watch me do my DPS test and you see my character fighting, you probably think that this game sucks ass. Or there's a move that lets you swing back and forth like light attacks.
Dragons in your own
It doesn't
homeland.
look like, it doesn't look right when you're looking at it. Sometimes the jab doesn't come out, but it did come out, but it didn't show you it came out. How about that one? Which interferes with your whole rotation in general, you know? Yeah, that's too bad. The Bears. I'm just trying to get that fire staff in there so I can use it on my Necro. I want it really bad because I think it's the best fire staff in the game.
On my main Nightblade, I'm using Orc because, you know, the giant stamina bonus that they get, you know, and all the other things. And that's going to get cut in half. But Imperial's still got extra 2,000 health and extra 2,000 stamina next patch. I'm like, yeah. No.
You know what's fucked up? Is they're like, oh, we don't want everybody to be forced to use an Orc. Well, then why is my Khajiit doing 101,000? What's the problem here? I don't get it.
I don't know. Khajiits are kind of going to get, I guess, a little bit of a buff.
Well, listen, Khajiit's at 101 and an Orc's at 103. Figure that out.
I don't know.
Exactly, my point.
Well,
they weren't that much better. It was worth being ugly. You know what I'm saying? You got goddamn teeth sticking out of the bottom of your fucking mouth. Doesn't there should be some benefit to that? That has to do with you being a crazy, fucking Klingon-like warrior. You get a little extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, look at the Breton. The Breton doesn't do quite as good as the High Elf, but the Bretons are prettier.
Right.
What did you guys say about this grappling back and forth to do the...
You gotta do it like 500 times. Just keep doing it.
500 times.
Yeah, you could just keep holding the camera turning and just put your finger on, like put your left thumb on the turning thing and just keep spinning it and then keep it even like up north and south and then just keep holding it and then tap X, tap X, tap X, tap X, and you'll spin fast enough to make it pretty damn quick to go back and forth between two. And then every time X comes on the screen, just tap it. You go like, turn the camera, tap it. But the camera turns, tap it. But remember, the camera won't turn while you're being pulled. So it'll start turning when you land. And sometimes you'll turn before you even start going. So when you land, you only have to turn a micron before you can hit X again. That's how I did it anyway. It took a couple of minutes.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what you get to do. When you hit the ground, you're almost turning on it.
Right. Right. And then when you keep doing that, eventually you'll get to 500. That color is badass, so I do recommend it. Also, you gotta run with that immunity on the lava. You gotta run like 10,000 feet or something ridiculous like that. 10,000 meters or something. So you just gotta keep taking the ball and then running to the next ball and then take that ball and then run to the next ball. And if you use stamina, it goes faster because it has to do with distance traveled.
Yep.
I'll be right back. I use the restroom. Sorry. Be right back.
So when I was doing that one, you know, I got a tablet in here so that I can pull up like a map app if I need to, right?
Okay.
And I'll just put on Hulu if I'm doing solo play and grinding stuff out. Like when I was doing that, I watched an entire movie, I believe. So it's gonna take a little while.
Wow. Doing what, the 500 thing or the
10,000 meters?
You watched a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into that right now. Will it keep track of how many times I've done it now? And when I come back, it'll continue the counting? Do I have to do it when I'm here?
I'm not sure. It might, but like I think it's an overall thing.
Because I know I got.
Well, like I just did it all at once. You know, I did the whole thing all at once. I went in there twice. And then got
this is my last day of play before I gotta go fucking to work, so I don't know if I want to do that right now. I want to kill some shit. Tomorrow I fly out, so I'll play tomorrow a bit, but I gotta get to the airport tomorrow and
well, on the bright side, at least I saved a race change token.
Ah. You're gonna change this stuff all up? Race thing, I see something's gonna be different.
Yeah, Nanite put a video in the Discord, and if you scroll up a little ways in homeroom, it'll be there. He went over all of the race changes, and then went back over kind of like what's gonna be viable for some classes or some races to be a certain class, like Khajiit. Khajiit are going to have extra critical healing, so Khajiit might be a good role to have as a healer because they'll also have a little bit of a bonus to extra to max magic.
Yeah.
And they'll have like penetration and crit. So I mean, 12%, extra 12% healing crit.
That's pretty good.
That's a lot.
A lot, eh? This payloader ring sure does make a difference.
It does.
You can just toe-to-toe things. It's like, fuck it. I got enough stamina. I'm finishing you.
Now, one of the things about the orc, though, the orc will have some kind of condition taken off because it used to be direct damage only, right? But the next patch, the orc will be able to heal themselves every 4 seconds for like 2,000 by just attacking any attack that lands. Damage over time, direct damage, indirect damage, like whatever.
Okay. 2.2 mil.
So,
Gonna be a fight.
just for that, you know, like I got an orc tank. You know, every time I poke, I'll be receiving health back. So, I mean, not every time I poke, but you know what I mean.
So I'm supposed to chase this guy pad to pad, am I? At the point? Is he gonna bring in a bunch of ads?
Yes. See, the thing is, when he glows and he's immune, there's gonna be ads that you have to kill, right? And then, after you kill them, you have to go to the next pad for him to be unimmune. And then, during the fight, once he gets below half health, those mages standing on the corners will start casting something, and they'll always be casting across from them, so diagonally. So if your pad starts to glow a giant AoE from the center going out, bumping the one that you're next to won't stop it. You have to interrupt the one diagonally away from you. So you'll see them all start to do an animation where it looks like they're drawing in energy like a heavy attack.
He's immune right now, what do I have to do?
Okay, so when he's immune, go to the pad that has the NPCs on them, right? And kill them, and then hop over to another pad real quick right after you kill them.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I know I talk kind of fast and it's a lot.
No,
to
it's
take
good
in.
because it's happening fast, though.
Right.
He's still immune. What is this NPC?
So like, you have to kill the ads and then skip pads, and then he'll become unimmune. But if you're too slow, you know, he'll do another set of ads.
Okay, I got the ads, skip the pad.
Yeah, and then so like what'll happen though is, if you see him do an animation where he starts to glow, stay on that pad and look around for some ads. They'll be on the pad that you're currently on, and then you ace him out, and then you just hop over one more pad, and then he'll become unimmune when he lands.
Okay, what I'm doing now. Gotcha. Okay, over to the next one.
And then while you're hopping around though, and you see any of them bastards in the middle towards the corners start to do like a heavy attack animation, ignore the whole other mechanic and hop around and bash all of them, and then hop back to the pad that has the ads, ace them out, and then skip a pad over, and then he'll become unimmune again.
Okay, so he's standing up. I go bang, bang.
It's a
I dropped. I fell.
Learn on your feet kind of thing.
Yeah, I fell. Damn. Ran off the edge, thought I could grab that thing. Now what, I gotta go all the way back. Okay, I might not bother with this one today.
You know, this makes me wonder, can I use a Switch controller with this game?
In Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a USB Bluetooth controller. You plug it in the PlayStation, you hit the connect button, and it should go. I was just theorizing about using my Switch's Pro controller with the PlayStation, just to see if it would work.
No, it should not work.
Well, let's see real quick. Down in devices.
Sony's not going to let anything happen that makes them lose money.
Well, this door.
You still in that same run?
I'm killing these big Minotaur guys now.
Oh, an outsider.
And this one
See one of you in an
put down to
eternity.
give up for today.
I'm a chat and go to my place. Didn't they just give you a light?
Big Minotaur guys or Big Minotaur guy? Yeah. Guy. Yeah. When the guys act like they're casting, if you don't have the green, if you don't have that green strand, you have to interrupt them, and then go to the next one, interrupt, go to the next one, interrupt, go to the next one. If you have that green strand, it interrupts them automatically. You can just do the next, the next, the next.
So it did not. I mean, it would charge via USB port for sure. But I didn't want to know. What? No, I don't have any food for you. No. This is my cheesecake. Well, I guess I can go start stealing shit again. Oh, do you need to go outside and just lay down or something? What you want to do? Go outside, chill out. The exact temperature that it is outside right now is what it's like to live in Hawaii and
Can't hurt him, but I don't see anything.
sometimes his cycle will just get interrupted. You have to like keep going around and wait for those ads, old ads pop out.
Oh, if he becomes immune, you gotta take him to the color platform that's the opposite, blue or orange. If you don't interrupt the ads, the platforms become unavailable to use. So if you don't interrupt at least one blue and at least one red, you'll be stuck. That one was really hard for me to learn how to do, I'm not gonna lie. Very first time I did that, I was like, this is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit. That's why I say that it's way harder than Maelstrom, man. Way fucking harder. After you do this place and you go back in Maelstrom, you fucking manhandle those motherfuckers in Maelstrom. Yeah. Feels like it's on normal, actually.
Should let you continue on the...
Another thing too is that whole like you jump and it stops you from sprinting. That actually affects you when you stumble on a rock too, and then all of a sudden you'll stop sprinting. You know what I'm talking about? And then it like takes a moment for it to start again. Yeah, that's not really supposed to be like that. Turning sprint on used to be an instantaneous thing.
Oh, sorry, I have the door open.
Listen, that's the only noise that I don't mind in the chat, because I get to do the train thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It allows me to do the Stand By Me reminiscent thing, so.
Right. This is, I hate maneuvering these goddamn cables underneath the chandeliers.
It looks like there's some style pages out today. Some dungeons are dropping very expensive style pages. We probably should be going to get those if you want to make money. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Let me just.
These style pages can be worth hundreds of thousands. Resto.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Why are they coming out today? What's going on?
I don't know. They just came out today. So whenever they're new, like they are right now, they're always worth a lot more. I see people linking shit in the chat. And it's not just one, because somebody linked Baylor's shoulder before, and now they linked Infernal Guardian Mask. So there's more than one available, more than one place to get them from. We should just go from one to the next to the next. If you really want to fucking get money, you have to take advantage of these things that they did. They just came out with this thing.
Come on, why can't I fucking hurt this guy? Like, how long is he gonna be fucking immune? I keep killing these little guys.
You have to skip the pad, you have to put them on the other pad, remember?
What pad?
I did that. Third time.
What guys?
When he's gold, you have to put him on blue, blue, you have to put him on gold.
Yeah, he's gold, he's on the blue, still immune. These guys again.
Brimstone Den.
Yeah, it was doing that to me when I first did it, and it didn't make sense to me. But it doesn't really do that. You're being tricked into thinking that's the way it is. It's hard to explain. If you're quick enough to get to the other one when he's just before because he's going to start to yell, and when he yells, he goes immune. So even before he yells, you should be on the next pad, and then he'll come to the next pad with the correct color, the opposite color. And then that error doesn't occur. You just have to be faster than that, and that error doesn't occur. I know exactly what you're talking about, though. I know exactly what you're talking about. Sometimes I'll cast Vigor, and it won't heal me at all. I won't do any heals. You ever get that?
Yeah, I've had
shit.
that.
Like it's the ghost or something, you know?
So what do you gotta do to a zone boss the boss or something?
Wait, what are you talking about? What is? Oh, right. It's you gotta do it on on vet, but it doesn't have to be hard mode. It doesn't raise the chance if you do our hard mode.
Right. Do you want me to go get my healer or what's up?
Well, I gotta get out of here first. You gotta give me a couple of minutes here. It's those, but it might not be those for today.
I got you. No, it's just
But they drop something that's worth a lot of money on the first day it drops. Today's the first day of the drop. So if you don't take advantage of that, you don't always get it. There's a low chance of you getting it. You go in and you get lucky, boom, that's it. You just won a jackpot. Instantaneous hundreds of thousands of gold.
Yeah.
You don't even have to deal with people, just put it in the trader, it's done. Done deal.
Or you can just link it in some chat.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. Nobody ever buys anything from me in zone chat. I feel like when you... That is what we're going to do, yeah. It's more important than the pledges. We could still do the pledges later today after we take advantage of this particular, like, money-making scheme or whatever it has.
Right, this cash cow.
Right.
Well, I know you got your core guy.
No, you're here now. I never do that. There's no such thing as core or somebody's one. You know how many times Cash came in the chat and she came in as a 5th person and got left out? Recently, also? You think I want to leave her out? I'm just waiting for her to log on, and every time she logs on, it's always after we get our 4th, and then she's left just hanging in the wind. How do you think that feels for her? Matter of fact, the next time that happens, I'm gonna fucking have somebody make room for her, because I can't keep have that happening to her.
Yeah.
Compensation gold!
No, it doesn't have to be you, Rested.
Well, I've been in every single day, so I'm going to be gone tomorrow, so it should be good for the rest of the time. Now I won't be playing on the day anymore. So I'll be about a month.
That's rough, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
He's gonna live in a hotel. It's gonna be fine, right?
Yeah, I'll be.
Just take it with you.
He is taking. He is doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just mean I won't be able to play in the day. I'll have to play it. And this isn't the type of job where you miss any days, bro. We go away to work, so when you're there.
That's railroad stuff, right?
Yeah. And see, when I'm home, I miss a lot of time when I'm here. I was working a job where some days I would go in and I have absolutely nothing to do in there and just sit there for 8 hours. Like, I'm an operator. I'm gonna just stand here. Or go help them sweep the warehouse. Are you kidding me right now? You just say that to me? Okay, I'll go pick up cigarette butts. What are you talking about? You got laborers for that, warehouse guys for that. So I just take the day to day. So these jobs, you go away to work and you work retirement hours and work
Hey, I mean, what time it is? Like, the way I look at it is at least you're getting something done, though. Like me, the job I just got, right, I'm supposed to be selling these manufactured homes, which, by all means, are great freaking things. Like, I've never seen some this fucking awesome looking inside before, right? The way the kitchen's set up, one of them's got 4 fucking bedrooms and a goddamn den with built-in surround sound.
When I was young, I used to build those prefabs for Kent stuff here in New Brunswick.
Right. So like, and I'm supposed to be selling these, and I'm doing a great job trying to like write promotional material and advertising, but the customers are just
not there.
Not there. Like, we can go whole days just sitting on our asses. I can watch fucking Futurama all goddamn day, you know?
See, no way in hell I can do that. No way. I have to be going. I have to be moving.
I gotta be doing something.
That's why this game seems to me to be very easy on my brain, because there's always something to do. So I can always. If I sit here in the day, like all my friends don't live here. I moved away from my hometown here. I don't have to do
worse?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever been going to move furniture and you move the stick slightly the wrong way, but then the furniture placement ends up being like the perfect spot?
Yeah.
Actually, no, to be honest.
Really? What? This is
Yeah,
funny.
no.
I did this yesterday. I moved the hutch and put the thing up to the curtain, and I left it there, and the old lady came and she liked it for money. I moved it for the curtain. Sometimes you just don't know until you put it there.
See, they're not even letting me grab the fucking treasure chest, bro.
You see that?
Oh, this fucking game, man. I swear to God, man. Why do they do this to me? Fuck the chest, alright? Get the fuck out of here. The loot gets left, that's what happens. The loot gets left and I go right, that's what happens. Get it? Leo gets. What do you want? Leo gets. Get it?
It's like lever A and lever B.
Oh man, you know, actually...
Yeah, the way they treated him in part 4 was so fucked up. It was so bad, right? Part 4? They really made fun of him. Oh, they really? Yo, Jet Li was that awesome bad guy for them. And that ending fight was great. Great for a final Lethal Weapon scenario. Some people didn't like it. I thought it was great, though. Danny Glover and Mel Gibson versus Jet Li. Like, they had no shot in hell. You know what I mean? And it looked really realistic, too, the fight. You know what I'm saying? Really realistic. I actually absolutely love Part 4. I think Part 4 is my favorite fucking movie out of the Lethal Weapon films. I also like Jet Li. He's one of my favorite martial arts actors.
But who's better, Jet Li or Jackie Chan?
Well, I like Jet Li better, but Jackie Chan has sacrificed more, and I would consider more of a hardcore for what he's doing. Like that's real hardcore, breaking your bones and shit. To do shit, it was like Jackie Chan. Fucking Jet Li don't be breaking his bones. He's got a fucking stunt guy. You know what I'm saying? He does. He has a stunt. He does. Absolutely, he has a fucking stunt guy. But I still like the persona of Jet Li. You know what I mean? Like just the way he always acts in all of his movies. I like that persona.
So smooth, so collected.
Even his old movies are great. Actually, his old movies are probably better than the new ones. If you ever seen the ones that are in Chinese or whatever, those fucking are phenomenal. Some of those are so great. When he's really young, yeah. Donnie Yen too. Got some pretty good older movies that, like, I didn't even know. Like, you ever see Dragon Tiger Gate?
No, sir.
Might still be on Netflix. That movie right there is like some fucking straight up, like, Dragon Ball Z type shit. You know what I mean? In like a live animated movie. The ending fight scene is like crazy epic. Like, I can't even believe what's happening. It's like fucking Avengers and Iron Man epic.
Where do you think they got the inspiration for some of that shit from?
Can you take the heat?
I don't know what to do with this goddamn ball of yarn.
Play with it. What do you think?
There's Sock's ball of yarn.
I gave mine to Smith. My eternalized Smithers cat in my house. When my cat died in real life, he used to be on the mic with me all the time. I immortalized him in the game and made a house for him and everything. Huh?
Can you put your furniture in somebody else's house?
You can give it to them.
Yeah, you can give it to them.
I don't think you could ever place down furniture.
It says it's bound, though. It's bound, the stuff you get from the...
That you can't put there, no. You have to be able to be handed to them. You know what I mean?
actually gives me a good idea. Now it's not yeah, I'm gonna use my ghost cat. Where's my ghost cat?
One good thing about going away to work, I get to have a nice meal before I leave. Mom always gets to spend some money, so I got myself some tenderloins and some scallops.
Please don't call them scallops.
Scallops. Scallops.
Scallops. The fuck, dude.
What the
You
fuck
just-
is a scallop?
Scallop.
A scallop. Listen, I will scallop a motherfucker for not programming this game right.
Right?
Scallops.
I do like scallops though.
Yeah.
Although it seems like they don't. There's no limit on how many I could eat. Like they just, I could eat a lot of them.
Watch 'em, man. Yeah, just watch them. Some belly aches.
Come on, let me collect the green ball. You fucking suck ass at this game, bro. Every time I get to the green ball. What, scallops are good for gout?
Bad for gout.
Oh.
Bad.
You can't eat too much fish that might have mercury in it, too.
Any.
Well, a little bit is alright. Like, you can't really have salmon every single day. Everything's all about a balance, you know, in and out. Stuff that's bad, that's in it, that's at a low quantity, has to have time to come out of your system. Candied salmon. Well, I do teriyaki, which probably, in a way, is similar.
No, it's like a smoked salmon, except you use like maple syrup on it type thing. And it's almost still, it's basically raw. It's
Under my protection, Hunter! Only
sell the grocery stores. I was clamming this job I had clamming the ocean, getting all kinds of crabs and lobsters, cohogs and stuff.
Cohogs. Quahog! The name of the town from Family Guy. Quahog.
Funny because every time we dig one up, that's all I thought about too.
Wait, Quahog. That one episode with that one Jamaican lady with the accent. Quahog.
Yeah.
She was telling Peter's future. Oh no, she was seeing who Peter used to be in the past, and apparently Peter used to be the mayor of Quahog, like when he was in a former life and shit. You remember that episode? Yeah. It was a lot of flashbacks, and she was telling everybody who they used to be in their past life. I think
brings your death.
What's his name? Fucking Quagmire was like a butt plug or something like that. And you see his face on the butt plug, he's like giggity.
Oh, that for some reason
Brought back some memories, right?
His face has been on everything.
It's so great.
Posing on him.
Oh, Quagmire, you came and you gave without tasting. So I sent you away, oh Quagmire. And he's like, I would never leave you, Barry Manilow. And when they first started talking about the Barry Manilow concert, they were all denying that they liked Barry Manilow. They were like, oh, Barry Manilow in concert, can you believe it? They're like, yeah, I can't believe it. Can you believe it? And they were like, I fucking love Barry Manilow. I do too! And then they all went to see it. You remember that shit? Oh shit. Fucking awesome. I gotta tell you, man, fucking Family Guy and whatchamacallit, and American Dad are like the two best shows I ever fucking created, bro. Shit, she's gonna get me.
Watching you play this guy makes me
Come
want.
on! Whoa! Whoa!
Little pokies.
What? Fucking cancel my ultimate. Yeah.
I just discovered something about the ball of yarn. It's a physical object that things like pets can actually be set down on top of and
Yes.
it's firm, like they can walk around on it.
Sweet. I know, right? I do make it look easy, don't I?
Yeah.
A little bit. Alright, I get that you've been doing this a long time and got skill, but
Honestly, not really. If you count how many times I ran through this place in general, it might even be less. It might even be less than 10. Right, exactly, right. Yeah, this place in particular, I'm not too savvy on. Couch, however, that person knows how to do this place better than I do. Way better than I do. Wait, what's going on? Need a mirror.
Alright. But you just dodge roll when I was just looking.
Hair, do you have time to come with us when we try to go get the things? It shouldn't take too much longer, I suppose.
I'm going now.
Right, of course, right. Well, yeah, but I'm not quite ready yet.
Screw you guys.
Nah, I was just gonna switch characters and just get ready.
Yeah. There goes our fourth. Puma, if you want the opportunity to make some money, they got style pages out today. As soon as I finish my Vag Hollow, we're gonna go do that. Wherever it is. We'll probably do one than the other because there's more than one out today. Well, yeah. Well, you know that they're worth, like, some of them could be up to 200,000-300,000 on the first day they come out. So it's not a bad way to make a buck. Yo, this motherfucker. Can you fucking... I can't remember those things, Puma, okay? Everybody was asking me to do that shit. What do you think I am? Your horse master? Fucking Rohan? I mean... Why is the boss doing this to me right now? Are you seeing this? What the fuck, bro? Are you watching the stream right now? Rested?
Yeah, but I'm behind. It's behind. You're just coming up.
Dude, what is... Yeah, but he keeps fucking going places he's not supposed to go. I don't fucking understand what was just happening.
Oh, I didn't know that green ball was there.
Now, I have to ask a difficult question real quick.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, Dunkin' Donuts, bottled coffee, or Starbucks, bottled coffee?
Starbucks. Oh, okay. Well, he only gave you choices, too, so... Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah,
Why?
I mean, like... I was just asked, well, I grabbed a Dunkin' Donuts thing today from the Family Dollar up the road when I was getting my cheesecake.
They're good too, but it's not quite the same.
Yeah, it's not the same. Like, there's some quality of the Starbucks one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Honestly, Starbucks is really good coffee. As much as people like to knock it, it's a very tasty fucking treat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know who beats both of them? You know who beats the shit out of both of them for coffee? Wawa.
Never heard of it.
Wawa, the store, Wawa, the gas station / store. Their coffee is fucking unbelievable, dude. It's fucking out of the
guys
store.
have Tim Hortons down there?
A local chain over there.
Oh, is it? Maybe. But all their coffee is from Colombia. Every single one. Every fucking version of it. And they have like 6 different flavored coffees. And their hazelnut Colombian coffee is unfucking believable.
Have you ever heard of Sinclair?
No.
It's a gas station chain that's over in like the West Coast area only, I guess.
You were eating cheesecake the other day, right? This morning, right? Have you ever heard of the cheesecake from Manhattan? What's it called? Lewis's or something like that? You ever heard of that one? Some supermarkets will sell it in the freezer section. Well, no, some supermarkets have it shipped to them from there, and it's frozen in the frozen section. Dude, I gotta tell you, man, if you like cheesecake, you will never fucking ever have any other cheesecake except for this one ever again for the rest of your life. You just won't.
There was this random guy running through Reverse March, and I like threw some heals on him, and he stopped, like started to look around, like what the hell?
Yeah, that must have been it. Wired.
So, I might switch my my healer, not my main healer, obviously, but like one of my other like my like a warden. Like, do I have to? I don't know. I might fuck around with making that a healer because they were talking about in that video that then I posted. Khajiit's getting extra fucking crit heals, 12%. It's a lot. Also, Argonians are going to get nerfed for their healing down to 6% from 8.
Well, if the goal is to get everybody to be able to pick the race based off of their RP role-playing needs, they can do it. And I'm all for that, so... You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like they gave orcs a
RP over everything.
Damage.
What?
Yeah. In the next patch, orcs
no.
are getting they're getting a.
How is an orc magical other than the fact that they're cheap? You know, I don't understand where they get.
I don't understand, but they're getting a boost to it's a racial passive to boost weapon and spell damage by like 280 something.
That's the same thing. They're just adding spell damage.
It comes from that green stuff you work with.
God.
I mean, like, look, orcs are nice, thick, brawny women, I'm just saying.
Not really qualities I would feel. Thick and brawny.
Follow. If you possess the skill.
Well, no, it says like directly on the passive tooltip crit damage and crit heals. Just like how the shadow stone says damage. All I know though is they're taking away 1,000 stamina from orcs' racial passives.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's gonna be a thing. So I'm gonna change my orc Nightblade into because Imperials will have native 2,000 plus stamina, and then native extra 2,000 health. So makes sense. Besides, then my Nightblade won't be so ugly. Well, I mean, it's the teeth, man. It's the teeth. Like, and I mean, it's not like her face is ugly for sure, but like, still, it's just the damn teeth. I like to try and pretend in my mind that the teeth are like people with snake bite piercings.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even give a shit about the teeth.
Right.
Just to be completely honest. No, I mean, I could sell something for you, but it's not. I have something up right now that's supposed to be 300,000. It's not selling, and I think Pear gave it to me. And it's just really hard to remember this stuff, and I'm not really into like writing shit down for my video.
Also, I was thinking about
Endeavor.
Hey, worse. When something times out in the market, does it refund your money for the listing?
No.
Damn.
It does not.
Well, that sucks. How much did it cost to list that?
No, it doesn't cost anything. 300,000 is nothing. It's only when you list shit for millions you lose money, really. It doesn't cost hardly anything.
Well, I was gonna say, like, if it times out in the store, I'll just take it and learn it, right? And then drop one of my lesser guilds that I have floating around, like Hogwarts or something, and join a furniture guild, and I can probably pitch it in the furniture guild's store thing, you know, just keep making the
nice
damn
rest.
thing and selling it in there.
Oh yeah.
Like Better Homes and Gardens or something, you know?
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm about to do something, I just need to do it, and I can't be interacting with anybody for this next thing. So I'm taking off the headset and I'm not going to talk to anybody. I'll be right back in just a minute.
It's definitely a good move, that's
Oh my god, so there's a guild that I just saw in the chat called the Alpha Waffle.
I see some
Only
crazy
one final challenge left.
gripping nipples or something was there yesterday. That's just something. No, go ahead. Yeah. How much are the Psijic pieces for sale? How much they get?
Yeah, to buy the whole
recipe
thing
itself?
Yeah.
Oh, shiznit. I should just buy that today. I mean, I can make my own friggin' pots, eh? All I need is the disease juice or whatever it is. So that doesn't matter my drink, eh? For my end is who makes it. Is that how it matters? Yeah, drink it.
Well, it's a good thing that my ESO Plus renewed itself. Just bought Imperial, so like next week when that shit changes, I can change my work to Imperial.
Oh, yeah. That's the ambition.
like Scoria wouldn't be a thing inside the non-proc set one. Further stealthy is useless.
So what they were saying with the guys I was in the group with last night, they were saying there's 19 sets of armor that work. Yes, 19 sets. And some of them are rock. List somewhere.
Best thing to do is just do some DP. Legit.
So you get the experience in the battle.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you. I just feel like I wanna, now that I get that payload, staying alive a little better, at least. Solo that place? Did you go in there and solo that place? Yeah. Sounded like Beastie Boys.
Yeah, that's Beastie Boys. They were on Futurama.
So this pale order ring and all those, are those leads that we pick up, or are those automatic?
Do what now?
So say like the pale order. How did I get that started? Did I find the lead that opens up?
Yes.
Is it automatic?
So like you were probably doing bosses out in Rockgar, or killed a world boss out in Marseille or something, or you were probably in a public dungeon and picked up a lead, and it just goes, oh hey, now you got 1 of 5 of these pieces.
Okay, and then it opens that up. So the ones that are there that say, the ones that aren't open, question marks, those are other gold leads?
Yes. Yeah, so like the ones that are part of that are question marks that you haven't found this yet.
Typically, these are probably have potential to all be them gold ones, or are they yellow?
Well, it really depends on what the mythical item is that you're going for. Like for example, the Ebon Dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay, that thing was like a whole crap ton of blue pieces and a whole crap ton of purple leads, and then like a couple of gold leads. Like, we had to kill the boss, and it was in Darkshade 2, Darkshade Caverns 2, the boss, the giant spider thing, right? And we were in there for somebody to try and get the last lead, and we did it like 4 times. And then, like, finally he got it. Well, like, he got it and I got it. And I was like, oh, hey, well, now I can start collecting all the rest of these 17 goddamn pieces.
Gotcha. So you need to get one of them.
Kinda, yeah.
1 out of 5, 1 out of 15, whatever. But more than
most of them just fine, man. Like that Ebon Dwarf wheel.
Got the wheel?
Yeah.
What's your time? That one there, I already have 6 pieces. So I'm just wandering around the world doing probably gather up 1 or 2 more, because I thought of getting some of the other ones, but I don't really see anything that has potential to be around them.
You have to do some very specific ring things to get some of these pieces, like farming out some of the bosses and a couple of particular devs.
Yeah. So far, I've been pretty lucky with just picking up ones here and there by just running around doing them. The other day, me and Nanite were going from zone to zone, killing zone bosses, or killing public dungeon parts with the skilled ones. And I got like 5 of them doing that.
Man, like, so, I'm not gonna lie, legit, I got the ring of Vitality without even trying. Like, I was just going over, like, hey, there's these. Just kept going. I was just, you know, doing shit, doing whatever, doing group activities with everybody, and just being like, oh, hey, another one.
That's what I'm kind of hoping, the way I roam around a lot, so that it might just...
But the wolf, man, like it's too many pieces and too many different locations. And
purple leads in there as well.
Yes, purple leads, blue leads. Yeah. But here's the thing: is like a few pieces of the wolf, if I'm not mistaken, are back in starting zone islands, like Betnik or Strozen Kai, stuff like that. And it's like stuff that you wouldn't even think of having to kill to get it. Like, there's wolves outside of this one area. It's not even like a delve, but it's like one of those story location thingies. And you gotta kill all the wolves outside of that over and over again to get the lead.
It all depends, too.
You could, but like...
That's why I like just roaming, and then you get them and it's a surprise. It's like, oh, right on, cool. Just get it from the oddest spot. I was somewhere the other day and I picked up a mushroom. And I got a gold lead. I was fishing the other night, and that's what started me on that hunting too. I was fishing there. I guess that's what starts it, isn't it? That's the word. Put two and two together. Course on how to work in Montreal
such a
for
creature
CN.
for this challenge.
They have a course for us.
But the Shran's rights
Really?
now end.
Yeah.
You did more
So
than we
Thursday I
expected.
gotta take a 2-day course on the
Well
weekend.
done.
Yeah, learn how to traffic and stuff. I guess I don't know. Whatever. See, there's a second piece to this torch of the tunnel Constance.
Yeah, that thing is next to useless.
Yeah.
I mean, for some people that are hybrid builds that do switching between staff and like sword and board or something, in PvP, I'm sure that's like gold for them. But for regular ass folk, not so much.
Be the same.
That's a relief.
Essentially,
I
you
don't
can eat
think I did
anything
that
you
very
could
much
before,
anyway.
just not anything
Too
at all.
troublesome.
Who the crap saw me? Who the crap saw me murder that lady, really? Ain't nobody over
That's
here.
cool. You get that little one-shot attack from behind. That's pretty neat. I did that
Right.
thing. Whoa.
Alright, let's go.
Welcome back.
What'd you get this time?
Nothing. Nothing good. To find out what it is what dungeon you have to do to get the money, you have to go to the Crown store. And you have to look.
You see what style pages are on sale?
There it is. Infernal Guardian. Or you can actually go and look at the key vendor. And if the key vendor has the shoulder for sale for 50 keys, that helmet is also available from that dungeon style page. So let's see what we have here. Infernal Guardian shoulder from Gillian. Alright, that other one that the person linked earlier this morning, it must have been from a while back, because it's only Infernal Guardian, which is City of Ash
Easy
1.
as fuck to get.
Yeah. City of Ash 1.
So, do I necessarily need to have a healer for this?
No.
I'm not doing it on hard mode.
No. I mean, even this one on hard mode would need a healer.
Now we all got the pale order, right?
Well, I mean, like, I got jabby jabs that can keep me alive.
We don't do loans.
I got you guys killing everything when I'm dead to keep me alive. You like my style there?
Not really.
Not me dead, but
not really a fan of this dungeon. It's just boring. It's boring. It's boring, bro.
Yeah,
it's fucking boring.
But we can make some cash. You need cash. Everybody needs cash.
Just somebody play the role of healer, please.
I can. Give me a second. Group, not guilds.
Guess I don't need to stream when I'm playing with you.